There's a quote from Gandhi that says, "Become the change you want the world to be." Little did I know as a child, that was what I was living long before I decided to do so. Hello, Team Oprah. Hello, America. My name is Cort. I'm 43 years old, and I live in Florida. I was born in Guyana, South America, and I was raised in Brooklyn, New York. First of all, Oprah, I want to take this opportunity to thank you so very much for giving all of us this unique and entertaining opportunity to possibly become a part of your new talent repertoire for your new network. Congratulations to you, Oprah. We celebrate you. The show I would love to propose is called Hope's Perspective, because hope does have a perspective, and it's a perspective that crosses and appeals to all demographics, regardless of your socioeconomic background, your ethnicity, regardless of where you're from or how you express it. One thing you've heard, and it's always true, we all have a story to tell. We express that story differently, but it's the same story. It's a story that speaks of, I need to feel loved. I need to give love. I want to belong to something. I want to feel that my life is not being lived in vain. I want to be able to protect, nurture, and provide for the families around me. And one day, I want to meet my God for myself and know that my life was lived according to his purpose for my life. And also one more thing. I want to know that I left a positive legacy behind. That's what Hope's Perspective wants to do. I'm a tremendous storyteller. And with your guidance and God's help, Oprah, I want to be able to tell these stories from a global perspective, locally here in the States and as well as around this incredible planet of ours. I want to be able to talk about a young man in Bangladesh, India, a stand-up comedian who doesn't have any legs or a wheelchair, so he's forced to tell his jokes from his point of view, looking up at the world all around him. Let's travel to Singapore to meet its only owned and operated restaurant owner of a kosher soul food restaurant. Now that's going to stir your curiosity and your taste buds. You see, a very wise man once told me, unless the value of something is determined, its abuse is inevitable. Hope's Perspective promises to teach every individual their value, not only to their God, but to themselves and the world and the lives they touch. Hope's Perspective wants to teach each individual their value to the human chain of connectivity. There is one, you know, across the 7 continents that unite us, not divide us. See, we don't know where the next tragedy is going to come from. It may be man-made or it may be natural, but when it does come, it is going to summon the greatness within each and every one of us that says, I've got to help and be made to feel a part of this solution, not just a problem. Let's end each program with a takeaway that says, I have something to think and meditate on tonight, to apply to tomorrow, to make my tomorrow, our tomorrow, better than yesterday. Let's change the contributions to social networking sites to say something different, like, I'm contributing to a freshwater well being dug in Africa or India, or you know what? I'm not that courageous, but I did give blood for the first time today. It's all about small steps, but certain steps nonetheless, so that we all can become the change we know that this world